Today, on this episode of Reality Gays.
In English or Portuguese, Thomas still sounds like a long bitch.
Josh feels blindsided, and we ask, where the fuck have you been all season?
And Ashia's not going to be Kathy's clown.
God, that's old.
Just roll it, Christina.
Roll it, Christina.
RG on YT, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go.
Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Mormon Wives, Lalo, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore. You like to watch. You dirty slut. Yeah, you know.
Like it, don't ya? A little too much. Ooh, moist.
RG on YouTube, y'all.
I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple.
Poodle, no! We say this, but we never really mean it. But this is one of those glorious moments where we can say one of us is an expert with something we're about to talk about that happened on this show. And that expert is you, Poodle Boudreaux. Look, sitting in front of me.
Gay sex?
I think close. If anyone.
Cake?
If anyone knows this.
New England poets?
Oh, so cold. Poodle, when is the best moment to tell someone you want to fuck other people for the rest of your life?
Oh, yes.
I mean, if anyone.
I gotta say, this is happening a little early.
Early.
I think.
Okay.
This is usually a midnight confession
before
or at the ceremony.
Yes.
And it's actually, you're not telling them, we're not asking them. You're saying, by the way, we're open.
So you're saying when they express
I do.
Yes. So them expressing how terrified they are of ICE and immigration is not the best time to say. Maybe not.
I busted out laughing.
Oh, I did too.
She's a monster.
Wow. What a treat. Y'all, this is Reality Gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
And today we're talking about 90 Day Fiance, Season 12, Episode 14, our Part 1, titled On Borrowed Time. And if you're listening to us, lovely. And if you're watching us, that means hello. It's YouTube's Day. It's Tuesday. You're watching us on our YouTube channel. If you want to watch the videos immediately on Sunday night because you need them, then you can jump to the $15 tier of RG+.
Right next to your husband on a CPAP, as we've said many times.
You all agreed. Although now they have these like traveling ones my friend used when he came and stayed with me. It's just this little thing. It's better. They're getting better.
Does it work as well?
People. Yeah.
Doesn't he sound like Darth Vader?
Well, I don't sleep in the bed with him. His wife did, so I wasn't there for that. So,
well, there you go.
Again, I don't sleep with my wife's friends or husbands.
Well,
but yeah. Any announcements, Poodle?
You're missing out.
Yeah, I kind of am. Any announcements?
We did mention it on Classless, but
Classless,
y'all. Spare a thought for Rob of Rob and Sophie and whoever else of the 90 Day bad boys, because he's decided to take a break from social media because of the gender wars making it difficult. I need to read the post, actually. Christine, give me a little music here. Hold on. Okay, this is my Rob voice.
Okay.
I gotta get off social media because the gender war just keeps getting more and more delusional and bizarre. As a man, the constant man-hate propaganda isn't good for my mental health. Now, I know all women aren't like this, and I don't want to feel like y'all are, prayer hands. It can't be like this. It just can't.
Oh, what a world, what a world.
I need a break. Also, the picture he posted with it was perfect lighting, ring light, jawline.
Just got his hair done or something like that.
Just got braids, yeah. And the song he posted was Mac Perry, Sick of Abuse.
Oh.
Spare a thought for everyone's favorite men's rights leader. What do we want? Men's rights. When do we want it?
Jump off a cliff. It's funny. He blocked us, but that actually kind of makes me just want to block him.
I follow him on my personal account just because I can see what he posts.
No,
He hasn't blocked me. Yeah. He has blocked us.
He's blocked,
time ago.
Because we're probably disillusioned with the idea of misogyny and women's politics.
We're way too up women's butts.
Yeah.
So y'all...
Go to your RFK luncheon, Rob, and go the fuck away.
Go shoot up some ivermectin.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Love is Blind, UK, August 19th.
Yes.
At the $5 tier of RG Plus. You can get that. And Double Lives of Suburban Wives.
We're going to call it Secret
August
Lives
19th.
Alive.
We will. Double Lives of Suburban Wives, August 9th. I watched about 20 minutes of it. You said you watched the whole thing? What do we have to look forward to?
So I think the show has promise. It's a little... they're supposed to be in St. Louis, but they're definitely in a suburb of St. Louis. So it's a very judgmental town, and they're all quite most of them are quite religious. It feels very Mormon wives, very religious. So
kind of like Catie being Lutheran and wanting an open marriage.
Kind of, yeah, sure. So anyway, that gives me, because y'all know I love some religious crazy, and the way that we can be so religious, but then we have a sex basement and how we work that out. Yeah. As one woman said, I have to make peace that I'm causing men to be lustful. So
it doesn't matter what happens as soon as you turn off the video.
So
whatever someone does with it.
I'll tell you what everybody needs to know is almost all of them are like Mormon wives. Almost all of them are all blonde. If you just see a bunch of women and they're all blonde,
one, but yeah,
and a redhead one, which we haven't really got to know her yet. The brunette one,
the redheaded one looks crazy.
But
I just have to say
she does. There's a birthday party though, and it's themed, so they're very like throwing the housewives at it.
Yeah.
There's promise.
Without a budget.
Was there a lot of big dramatics?
Very important. There's absolutely no budget, though.
The one thing which I'm actually excited to meet the redhead, Emily, more, because I feel like the one thing the show needs, and maybe Heather is going to give it to us as well, but we need some bigger energy. From these women. We need a little more hysterics. Like I need to believe that you could be at a penguin themed party dressed as penguins and get into a huge fight. Like I need to believe you could go there.
Got it.
So
housewife energy.
Yeah. Because we're gonna need that. Yeah. Especially if they want to do, because after one season, everybody's gonna know they do fucking porn.
That's true. What's going to happen after that?
There is a woman, though, who is so nervous that her friends are going to recognize her with her friend who's known for doing porn, that when people start to look at her, she keeps a wig in her car.
Who doesn't?
And puts the wig on with huge sunglasses. But the funny thing is,
that's the only way I can go to West Hollywood.
She's a natural blonde, and she just puts on a blonde wig. So it makes no fucking sense.
Where's the originality?
So there's a bit of
You
wackadoo
can be
in there.
anyone you want to be with a wig.
I
and
know.
you choose another blonde wig.
I know. Anyway,
Pedestrian.
Y'all, August 9th is when that drops. Love is Blind UK is on the $5 tier for both of these shows because Double Lives is on the $8 tier. If you join Patreon for free as a member, you can try before you buy. And those first episodes of Double Lives of Suburban Wives and the episode of Love is Blind UK, the new
You're going to get it for free.
You'll get it for free.
I saw a free member just this morning because it shows who signs up new for free members.
Oh.
The name was Christine Daae. I screamed.
Well done, sissy.
Definitely. That's definitely from us.
Yeah.
That's from notes. That's right from notes.
Mm-hmm. One
Again,
day that Jake and I will do in Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Palm Desert.
Palm Desert. Yeah, more like Palm Desert.
Maybe Palm Springs Canyon Club or something. Theater.
We'll just be in Cathedral City and then they'll gay bashes afterwards. And y'all, we have seen in October, Love After Lockup Relationship Rehab. It looks very good.
Brittany Marcelino, Melissa and Louie.
Manhattan.
Yeah, Alexis and
Michael and Justine. Alexis and
Julius.
I
don't know why.
Yeah.
And Kimberly and Joey.
It's going to be a great season with Dr. Ish. So again, we don't have a date on that. We just
I'm
know
excited
it's
about it.
October. Me fucking too. It's going to be a fun fall. All right. Shall we jump into this?
Please. Let's start with the slow motion car crash that is Catie and Josh.
Boy, you could say that again.
It just gets worse and worse every week for both of them.
Yeah.
She twitches more. Mm-hmm. He looks sadder.
His hair is getting frizzier.
Yeah. That's the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. It doesn't do well.
They're riding bikes and it's 27 days till, I guess, the 90 days. She's like, you were giving me a massage when you were blackout drunk. So apparently at her bachelorette party, he was so upset about not having her there or worried about what was going to happen. He drank himself blackout drunk.
Mm-hmm.
These two
there's
people
something we're not talking about in this relationship.
What's that?
Drinking.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
So what if someone gets blackout drunk every night? Mm-hmm. So what?
So what if they fall asleep on the couch with their shirt up over their
I don't know who you're talking about. Sometimes my shirt rides up a little.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I wear longer shirts now.
You do wear longer. You don't wear jalters anymore. And there's less semen on the side of your couch.
Yeah.
Remember when y'all, some of you in the watch-alongs had to see that.
Pointed it out. Someone circled it.
Yeah.
Took a picture and said, what's that?
It was disgusting.
Yeah. Occupational hazard.
Well, and you wonder why your couch hasn't lasted.
Boy, I got to say, you can't get anything anymore. You have to pay so much. If I get a leather sofa again, I'm going to have to pay so much for it.
We're going to need a furniture sponsor.
I need a furniture sponsor.
Get it from Borrow or Joybird or Article or something. They're all out there.
Well, you know who does advertisement? We don't do host reads for them. We were just having a meeting with our agency, y'all. Bob's Discount Furniture.
Oh,
Bob's
yeah. You would tear up a Bob's couch in 7 months.
They're not made that well.
Wouldn't make it.
I mean, I love them. I mean, Bob is, I love her.
Christina's going to take that out. Don't even try to cover it up. She's going to take it out. But yeah.
So Josh was giving Catie a massage and scratching at her. But it turns out she followed all the rules of the bachelorette party.
So we reward her for being faithful?
I'm also going to say this. Technically, there weren't any other guys there. So how much did you do? Unless you were going to make out like Sapphic style with all your dowdy friends.
Poodle's not going to try to steal your husband if your husband ain't there.
Exactly. Yeah. There's some dowdy girls in here. And so she says, I still need to talk to him about something, which is the open relationship, which she wants. The other thing about this is, do you notice how she goes between wanting to make out with someone and she says that first, and then sometimes she says wanting to sleep with other people.
Yeah.
I think those are very different things. One of them could be the manifestation of what she calls her OCD. The need to make out with people. That's been her whole shtick.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like what she wants to perpetuate, in other words, not have to change OCD behavior. She wants an open relationship. It's a very different thing to say, I want to sleep with other people because I'd be trapped and I wouldn't have the chase. So I feel like these are two different things.
I think they're very
and she's conflating
things.
them.
I don't think. Well, actually, I was going to say I don't think she knows. I think she does know. She wants the chase, and she wants it all. But she does know that she can't say that.
Yeah, she has some self-control.
Some.
He says, I thought you were going to tell me you fell on someone's face. And he says, I think that trust has been rebuilt and I'm glad it came from her. I'm like,
that's all it took? One night?
Let me sell you some swampland.
Yeah. One night with a bunch of women? Sure.
With the Temperance Club? Jesus. Anyway, never even given a blowjob. I hate to keep harping on that.
Well,
but come on.
It's your way.
Anyway, I'm a harper. I am quite a harper.
Like you said, you had to, at her age, you have to actively avoid giving head.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree.
No, dear sir. Get that hard rock cock away from me.
Oh!
I shan't suck dick until I'm 50.
You have to flee upon first seeing a penis.
Yes.
Totally agree.
Yes. It's so funny. The first time I saw a dick, when a guy turned his hat backwards and popped it out, it's like I was drawn to it.
Yeah.
Kind of
like coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Same. I'm like, oh, this is what this is supposed to be.
No place like home. Yes, exactly.
This is what it's supposed to feel like.
This is. So when I was kissing on that girl's boobies, trying to think about Shania Twain, and then I just started thinking about, man, I feel like a woman in my head. That doesn't happen when I'm sucking a dick.
Nope. So there weren't any other guys there, but she's still happy that she broke. She didn't do any of his rules, she said, but he's like, well, you actually came up with them. And so he drank a lot last night, he says, and because he was upset about everything in the news because of all the green card holders. And I'm like, is this the first time we've talked about deportations? I think maybe they mentioned it on last season, but it's crazy how it's brought up now. And it feels like, oh, we're going here.
Well, they have to, because again, these people are
exactly the whole nature of the show.
It's changing. And it's confusing. I don't think to any of our listeners, but maybe to some of these Americans that are bringing somebody over, keep thinking we're in the land of riches and where everybody wants to be.
Exactly, and I think that the viewers of this show, there's probably some viewers of this show, not any of our listeners probably, who go, I don't want them to talk about politics in the show. These are these people's lives. What are they? Yeah. This isn't politics. This is someone's life.
Everything is down. Like I've heard that people have said like Disneyland this summer has been just like a normal day because there's nobody coming from other countries because they don't want to come. They're scared to come to America. So I think we have to talk about it. So,
so he says, he says,
luckily he's in Portland, which is a city that is very, as we know, Y'all don't fuck with Portland.
Pretty progressive, yeah.
No.
He says, I'm trying to do the right thing here. And I worry, am I going to be next? And she even says, that's really messed up. Thanks for that support. And he's like, I just want to be somewhere where I'm welcome. He's like, I mean, I'm glad to be with you, but I don't know. And she's like, well, how can I make you feel more welcome? But she doesn't really follow up on that.
But that was he even said, what a beautiful question. That was when she said it, I went, I can't believe you just said that.
I know. It didn't feel like something. So she says, then I feel like we're opening a door to something else and then she went, well, I want to bring up topics without you getting upset. Completely invalidating him at all. Completely invalidating him.
That
what
sentence
he just said it's weird.
You can't
bizarre.
Control someone's Think about it. I don't want to bring up topics without you getting upset.
In other words,
I want to bring up what she really meant is I want to bring up upsetting topics without you getting upset.
And it also says, don't get upset about what I'm about to say. Don't feel a certain way about what I'm going to say.
Honey, you can't control that.
No.
And yeah.
So, and that's the thing. If she would have started with asking questions first, like, do you ever worry about wanting to have experiences you haven't had? That's a great way in. And he's like, I don't follow. And she goes, well, what? And then she just goes, well, what if I get bored? Right now, I don't want to make out with someone, but what about in 5 years or tonight after 5 tequilas?
That part.
More like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
you're talking about it now. And they're talking about it. They're basically talking about what they want for the future.
Yeah.
In this way, they want it now. That's so true.
Yeah, I read that book.
Well, you got
to start
written it, done the book report, made the TV late night film about it.
You got to start making your exit in the relationship, like before it gets bad. You got to start creating ways.
Yeah, I get it.
You got to start creating your exit ramp.
Yeah,
way before anything happens.
Mm-hmm.
Always have a loophole.
Yep.
Always get the loophole. Always leave yourself an out. As my father taught me driving, but I use it for everything. Friend, leave yourself an out.
Okay, well,
probably not great for all my relationships.
Maybe that doesn't translate to all aspects of one's life.
Does for me.
But sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
he basically says, I'm done with this bullshit. Maybe all the signs were there. You think?
You think? They're like not even, they're neon flashing.
Moron. He basically says
you do actually kind of wonder about what, like, I don't think both of these people, I'm like, should either of you be raising children? Because your emotional intelligence, Josh, seems
he's clueless. Like there are people you meet in life who they have no savvy about other people at all. They don't know how to read people. They don't know. They're like newborn babies. Like he has tons of book smarts, but he has absolutely no street smarts at all.
Really doesn't.
I don't know if that's being sheltered, or I don't know.
It'll be very interesting next week.
We're meeting them next week.
We meet his parents. I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait for that.
It looks like a white father and an Indian mother, or an East Asian mother. So we'll see what's going on there.
Yeah. Oh God! Please let her be an Indian mother, and please let her have just a little bit of Mama Submit. Please.
No, Mama Submit is still the final loss for most Indian mothers.
No, even our Indian sissies are like, even my mom's not Mama Submit.
Ooh. That's the final boss. That's who you fight. That's it. And so he's like, so you're saying you're not sure if you want monogamy or not? And her response is, I don't want to close off my experiences. My next question would be, what experiences are you wanting to have?
Yes, because it is it goes back to, because if you're getting married to someone, you might be, quote, giving up some experiences, but you're gaining new experiences with this person you're committing a life to.
Yeah. And she keeps saying, if I'm saying goodbye to my single freedom, how do I still have new experiences? Honey, you can have all the new experiences you want. You just can't have fucking ones. And I would say, this might be, I can't believe that you've been with this person for so long, and I think for sure he's not into something like this.
Yes.
And you know what? What this whole thing is? She is bullying him into it.
She is bullying him into it.
And that's the worst part of it.
Yeah.
She is totally bullying him into it. And that's a shitty thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, look, I've had my fun. And my focus is on being settled, building a home, and having kids. And
oh boy,
it's a pretty binding commitment. I love you, and I want us to be monogamous. And she continues with, because for me, I think this is a deal breaker.
Yeah,
I think if I can't see any other way around it.
No.
And she says, I'm worried we'll get into patterns with sex, so it'll be boring and I'll feel unfulfilled. All of her words here, it seems like, is about their sexual compatibility, where she feels like she's learned and experienced everything she can from him. There's one way to have sex.
Yeah.
For him. Now, it's not to bring up, are there other things they can do? That's not it. It's that she wants more people.
She wants more people, yeah.
I'm going to say this. I don't know a psychological profile of this woman. I don't know if she knows how to be. Once you're with someone in a relationship and there's love there, sex is different. And I don't know if she's ever let herself be vulnerable enough to feel a connection with someone during sex.
Yeah.
So it has to be different to feel anything more.
Yeah.
I really feel like it's that level where she's still like 22 and fucking in college.
Yeah. And
been there.
Takes one to know one.
What? I don't know who we're talking about. So the issue here is, she said, we're getting to old patterns. In other words, she's already bored with sex. So my thing is, if you love this person, why not actively be trying to do other things?
Yes.
And maybe he's said no. And she should reiterate, look, can we explore this together? I don't know. Again, I don't think she's even brought it up.
No, I saw an interview on another podcast where she was saying that the interviewer asked what was different or of what was seen on the show that's not, she doesn't think, true in real life.
Yeah.
And she tried to say, well, in real life, I work, I have a job, my life is actually pretty together. And I went, I do not believe that. I believe maybe you work because you have to, but I do not believe, I don't think this is all an act, honey. But sure,
No.
Jan.
No. But yeah, he says it's a firm no for the open relationship. And her thing is, she keeps pressing, what if I need it and I miss the chase? So this is really interesting, I think. It's not about just the sex with other people, which we've moved on from making out, by the way, to sex with other people.
Mm-hmm.
We're there. It's the chase, which is much more of a psychological behavior than a sexual one.
She wants to be wanted.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Wanting to be wanted. And then she says, and he's like, it's like you're giving me the finger. And maybe that means I'm going back to Europe. I'm thinking, but we want to I'm Lutheran. I want to raise our kids Lutheran, but I want an open marriage.
God, come on.
I wonder what Martin Luther thinks about that.
Yeah, or I wonder what your no skincare routine, no product on her hair mother thinks of that.
The dry vaginaed mother. Boy.
She looks, you know what I realized her mother looks like? So did the grandmother, but they look like, remember the scene? Remember in 1989's Tim Burton's Batman with Jack Nicholson as the Joker? Mm-hmm. And remember when the Joker put poison in all the hair products and makeup products and people were dying? Yes. And then it shows the newscasters on the news not wearing makeup and they look like, that's exactly what her mother looks like to me.
Yeah, I agree. It's not good. Should we move on to Thomas and Paula?
Sure.
I gotta say, credit where credit's due. Brother, you learned Portuguese and you're speaking it pretty well.
Pretty well. It's hard to speak.
That's not an easy language. And good for you. Also, it seems like you really enjoy spending time with her kids or her brother's kids.
It was really sweet. It's with them. I've decided I've come around to.
All
I'm
fake.
Like, I don't know if it's all fake, but I come around.
They don't have problems. Yeah.
Well, but
it's not obvious problems.
They do have deep problems. So. He really does. And so, but I kind of come around like these crazy kids, if they can just work it out, they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But they are going to need to go to couples therapy.
Yeah. What I was saying all that to get to, now you got to take your medicine, Thomas. You walk in and say, I can't imagine walking in and telling my future in-laws, here's the ground rules about my place. Here's the ground rules about Casa de Tom.
Your mom or Father Poodle don't do that when guests stay?
No.
I guess no one stays at your place.
Well, it's that too. I don't want anybody around me. The issue here is they're your guests. And so you want to make them the most comfortable possible.
Well, and I realized too, your mother wouldn't lay down the rules when she would just continually tell me that I was doing something against the house rules that I never knew about it and shame me for
she'd make them up as she went along. That way you'd be in a constant state of uncertainty.
Yes.
And then you're vulnerable. Yeah. So that's where she thrives. Yeah. So it's 8 days till they get married, you guys.
8 days a week.
Now, she said after his freak out that he had about perfume and everything, she's like, I stopped wearing deodorant. I don't know if you need to go that far. There is such a thing as unscented deodorant.
She said, yes, I stopped wearing perfume and deodorant. And I went, wait. They
make unscented deodorant.
They make unscented. And also, too, if this guy's freaking out, look, she's vegan.
Yeah.
This woman is not wearing Secret.
Yeah.
She's probably wearing Native or Squatch or Squatch Stitch or whatever. Some fucking thing with made from lemon balm.
Yeah.
And I don't think this guy can handle that. Suck it up, Buttercup.
No, there's also Native unscented. So that's what I'm saying. There's so anyway, they're having camping furniture. The weirdest thing about all this is this is why I don't know if I buy this. Why he freaked out about having 8 people in his apartment, which I also think is terrible.
Well,
in this tiny place.
Paula even kind of said, I think he was right.
But then he revels in making it work, in using almost nothing to make it work.
Well, because he's cheap and he wants to show that he can win the game with his cheapness.
Exactly. And so they're sleeping on camping furniture. And I also think that he's doing it to make her just to test her.
There's a fine line I agree with you. And though there is a fine line between testing and punishing.
I totally agree.
And sometimes
I'm not saying testing is a good thing.
No, I didn't think you were, but actually I think that's a horrible thing. But there's a little bit of a hopscotch back and forth between that line for me with this.
I think he has curated such a rigid life.
We said this in like the second episode.
His life is so rigid everything he has made is so personal to him.
Because he had to, because he has no sense of safety, because his family are pieces of shit that never validated him and made him feel loved just for being him.
What you do is you go see a therapist about that. And you're constantly working on it, so you're not a nightmare for everyone you're around.
It really is. I mean, I don't mean it's you think it's cliche, but it really is. It's somebody on from watching these shows, but also from a clinical perspective, seeing this, it really is. If you grow up thinking already, if you think one. But if you grow up thinking that both of your parents don't really love you, that sets you on a different track. And if for people watching this that sometimes don't relate to that, then
I'm so glad you had a wonderful childhood and a happy home life. That's what I say to that.
Well, I was talking about us too, because we do know that our parents loved us. With all their
yes.
So, God, how could you say that, Jay Bird? I listened to your podcast one time. Oh, God. But
Christina, cut to that moment. We'll send it to my mother.
And just
talk about a spiral.
You know, that's what Christina could do. If she ever wanted to take you out.
Christina, I have so many texts. Don't you even think about it.
She could take you out. I wish y'all seen the video. He gets the color drained from his face.
I would send everything to your church, your family. So basically, she's like, "Can you imagine what we had like an actual table and chairs? That's so awful." She's like, "I actually would love that."
I would love that.
And he's like, "But I do yoga here every day." She's like, "Go to the fucking gym." And this is so crazy. He goes, she's like, "You're selfish, blah, blah, blah." And then he says, "I just wish you appreciated life the way I appreciate it. I would have scratched this man's face."
Yes.
If someone said that to me,
I also would.
You would get a scratch with my long nail.
And also, I think she actually enjoys life a lot more than he does. He's living in fear.
I think a lot of women would not have put up with this. I think she is a very special type of woman to put up with this.
I think she just sees the good in him.
She does. She sees the good, and that outweighs the bad.
But after a while, it's a bit, we've talked about this before. I think he's Love Is Blind for telling us. We're saying this. She's dating potential. Mm-hmm. She's seen what this guy could be.
Yep.
And
anyway, she says, "I won't accept this. I don't have any control here." And then she says, "If things don't get better, I go Russia. I go Brazil. Like Julia.
Mm-hmm. I go Russia."
Yeah. And he's like, "I'm giving you everything I can. I wish I could give you more."
Isn't it funny that even when he's bitching to her family in Portuguese, he still has that tone?
The same kind of
he's like,
dodgy.
He's like, no, la cama, no la cama. Get your suitcase up, maleta la cama.
I gotta say, I totally agree. Get your fucking suitcases off your beds. I still think it's awful.
I agree, but the way that he's saying,
no, it's all tone.
The brother is like,
okay, this brother is a tough customer.
Yes, he is. Yes,
I did think it was
right?
I did think it was a reach when they're going through his fucking refrigerator. You know, I think they're just needing content. That's why, while I do agree with you, I think there are problems here that they're definite. I think they're not as interesting to film. So I think we have to make more things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so yeah, her mom and dad get there. She's very excited. And the brother and his wife and the kids. So he's like, I'm telling the law of the land, no shoes in the apartment. And also, I'm a very sensitive man. So no little smells, no perfumes like soaps. He's like, you can't use soaps. Like, no, soaps were perfumes. So this is why I think this is also a little massaged. Mom already brought like baby shampoo and things like that. So I think they know about these things.
Well, I'm sure she probably told him before.
Yeah.
But
that's why I think this is being massaged. Yeah.
But he comes off though.
No, he comes off like a fucking asshole.
Well, an asshole, but also he comes off as just a little child.
Yep. Yeah.
Like a little angry child.
The brother is playing his role perfectly and trying to ask about like a sofa bed. He's like, and guess what? I don't have a TV and I'm proud of it. Ugh. Fuck off. I got to say, there's no more obnoxious person than someone says, yeah, I don't have a television. There is no more insufferable person.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure there is something.
Of a more insufferable person.
Yeah, but you're pretty far up there when someone
have
says
a television. And this is not the kind of people, someone who's watching TV on their laptop or something like that.
No,
this is someone
who they do nothing.
Doesn't have a television.
They just sit and do wood crafts.
Yeah. I mean, good for you. I would rather spend my life rotting my brain with television because television is amazing.
Well, I think since we're a podcast where we talk about reality TV, everybody here listening has a television.
Good point.
If you actually are a sissy who listens to our show and
you've never seen the show at all, you've never seen 90 Day Fiance.
No, we have that. I mean, not even 90 Day. We have that.
You're fundamentally opposed to television.
If you're opposed, if you have no televisions, you watch no screens. I want to hear from you.
I do too. I want to know how you tick.
Because Stacey Keenan's never watched the show.
That's
and
true.
She loves us.
That's true.
And we love her.
She's never watched a single episode.
But I think she has a TV.
Yeah, I think so. She's a lawyer.
Where are we?
DA. So the brother's like, he's really quirky. And he announces, I'm a master of improvising. I didn't buy anything for your Bible. And the parents are like, okay, we can tell. Yeah. And
it is like, it's even gross. Not even Gino bragged about being this cheap.
It's more than cheap. It's you know what it is? He has absolutely zero resilience, and he's trying to tell himself he does, and trying to act like he can actually cope. Mm-hmm. This is his way of doing it. Mm-hmm. This is his way of kind of performative resilience, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like he can deal with things. Mm-hmm. I gotta say, this guy, because he's kind of conventionally attractive and he's a regular straight guy, he is going to get by. He will skate by without anyone knowing he has all these issues. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's dated women, and they'll start to realize occasionally, they're like, oh, this guy's got a lot of fucking shit.
Well,
to deal with.
One reason why he's dated someone from another country, because he needed that space initially to meet.
I totally agree. She didn't know it.
Because I forgot how they met. I don't remember.
They became friends first. Because I think he visited Brazil and they were friends. And then she was in a relationship.
Oh, and she met him on vacation. And meeting someone on vacation.
Yes.
That's the Karen, the Guillermo effect. That's, we've seen that.
I really think that there should be more of a stigma about vacation bang. That in this country, we don't have it enough. There should be an expression. There should be like a long line of, you know what happens when you fuck someone you meet on vacation? Your legs fall off. Like there should be old wives' tales.
Well, maybe not about fuck, but maybe because you like fucking people on vacation.
I love it, but I don't try to make them my partner.
But that's it. Yeah. I mean, I think we kind of said that with what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
But that's the closest thing we got.
Yeah.
But I get it. You're right.
There needs to be more cultural fear behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So later on, I think we have the whole thing with the steak, which I think was just manufactured there.
That was really weird.
And so the brother does say, he's like, he complains about a pin, not an elephant.
Yeah.
That's a great way to think because y'all, he can't tolerate an elephant.
Oh, yeah.
It's too big for him.
He can barely tolerate a pin.
Exactly. This is what happens when you had no emotional regulation.
Yeah.
And as a straight man, he is never really hold account to it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. You can walk through the world without it.
Mm-hmm.
And so later on, they're at the beach, the pier or something like that. And the brother's asking, "Are you happy?" And she says, "I've always wanted to be here. And I love speaking English.
I love the culture.
And I love it." And he's like, but is Tom really the reason? And she says, he's one of them. He's not the center of my life. And I went, thank you. Thank you for saying. And what's weird is this refutes the 90-day fiance principle completely, that you can actually want to have someone, a partner, but also want to live in the U.S. Those don't have to be one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't be, I'm tricking this person or I'm so in love with this person.
No. And yes. And the fact that she's like, I have to be happy I need to be center of my own universe. I need to be happy for myself I don't
think we've ever heard anyone say that on this show.
Think we have. It is not
in what? 12 seasons?
And yeah. And she said, I forgot how she said it. Cause I didn't write it down when he said, is that why you're here, just to be an ass? And she said something. She says,
he's one of them. He said, he's not the center of my life. He's one of them.
But she also said something like, but he gave me it was sweet. It was actually the way she said it didn't make you feel her. Like, I did too. It didn't make you feel like Paula. She is just, she's not here for a green card. She really cares for him, I think.
Think they'd hang out with us?
Well, I think she would. I don't know if he would.
He might have a little problem with me getting a little handsy with him.
Well, I don't know if I could hold my mouth. I think I would I'd have to ask a little bit of like, did you know there's a Long Beach counseling center right there by the pier? I've got a friend there.
I actually think he is in therapy. Some of the things he said.
Some of the things he says.
Yeah.
But
I think you need to go all in, baby.
Well, he's in a new situation. You can be in therapy.
True.
You can
that
be
is so true.
You can be in individual therapy for 3 years, and then you start a relationship, and you're dysregulated.
This is probably dysregulating the fuck out of him.
Shit and back, and he's just getting in touch with his mom. So past shit is coming the fuck out.
That's right. Oh shit, you're right. He is literally talking. They even called his birth mom. It's like not even. Yeah. They don't even.
Who is then, ironically, is probably going to be the only parent that goes to his wedding is his birth mom.
His father and that stepfather.
Not his father.
Stepmother.
And that red-faced little troll of a stepmom. Wear some sunscreen. You're outside. Your skin looks so thick and ruddy.
Wow. Just blow the belt a little bit, but fair.
But fair. She's an asshole.
Anyway, she says what my brother is saying is affecting me. I don't know if I'm going to say yes, but I love him. But is it enough to sign up for an unhappy life? I got to say, this does feel like an older 90-Day Fiancé couple, like of a different time.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Which I like. Let's talk about a couple I don't like.
I was voted to be the best fashion designer in high school. Most likely to be a fashion designer.
Boy, she talks about herself a lot.
A lot.
Anyway.
She's with Sister Blaze, who now likes her. That's a big shift.
Well,
but
I think she doesn't like her.
She's playing the game.
Well, no, she's she's keeping your friends close and your enemies closer.
Well, what they've realized is
sister's great.
They've got God on their side, and they know they can't, quote, go against God.
That's the worst part of it all.
And so they know they have to accept it.
Because of the God of it all.
Because of the God of it all, they know they have to accept this and kind of figure out, how are we going to do this? And so they're going wedding dress shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, or
looking for fabric.
Looking for fabric because
Blaze is a designer.
She actually is a designer, and it's going to designers. Blaze.
And a dressmaker. She's like, the dressmaker's going to do a really quick job. I don't know how I found someone.
I need to watch the new season of Project Runway. I think it premiered like 3 weeks ago. I'm behind.
So the sister says this. I want to know how you felt about this. The sister I don't know, because Ashia is who she is. I can imagine how she felt this. But she's like, I'm concerned about Maxwell, how his well-being and how he'll be treated in the U.S. So that was concern for her own brother and how, as a Nigerian man, he'll be treated in this country. Ashia responds by saying, well, I'm an older woman and wisdom comes with that, and I can help him make that transition. You don't have to worry. Instead of saying, yeah, it's going to be a tough transition. But
you
if we
wanted to change his eyes.
That's exactly right.
You didn't just change his haircut.
His eyes are yellow.
And put him in shirts from quince.com/realitygays.
And say his skin is bad.
No, you wanted to change his fucking eyes.
Yep, I agree. And then she's like, the things you want him to do, I got to say, she was brave saying this stuff to Ashia. The things, do you think he's doing these things for himself or for you, to please you? And she's like, well, maybe he's doing things to please me. But she's basically saying, that doesn't matter to me.
But she says he does a lot of things to please me. Actually, that does matter to her.
She's just such a gross person.
He should do things to please her. That's what all she wants is for him to do things to please her.
Yeah. The sister continues trying to find a scrap of humanity in her future sister-in-law. That she says, and I'm also concerned about Rod and the rest of Americans thinking he's a scammer. And that point, Ashia just goes, it's weird to have had this conversation with you because you're coming from a different place and you already have what I want. I went, what is she fucking talking about?
It's all.
It's weird to say this.
It's so weird. She's like, you have a husband. You have kids.
You can't talk. You don't know what I'm going through.
This has nothing to do with. This is totally distracting her from her normal point.
This is someone who is absolutely out of their mind.
Out of arrogance. Yes,
about who they are and how theirs better than everybody else because God speaks to them. And then she says, this reminds me of when Jesus was going on the cross. That's me in this story, guys.
Yeah.
And Peter said, I wish it didn't have to be like this, Lord. And Jesus said, get thee behind me, Satan. You're my stumbling block. And I went, did you just threaten your sister-in-law and call her the devil?
A little bit. And did you just compare yourself to Jesus?
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's not the first time, I guarantee you she's done that.
Oh, no.
Wow. I don't think I can be shocked by her, and she continues to do it for me.
Yeah. Blaze is like, well, I wish you the best.
Then she's dealt with this weird thing like, it's a rainbow with a pot of gold. We just got to get through the storm and other mixed metaphors and cook it till it cooks out of the rain and thunder.
Well, and also when Blaze, it was when Blaze did say, I wish you the best, Ashia looked at her and said, you sure? So later on, Ashia's going to meet Rod, and she thinks she's just meeting Rod at a restaurant, but here comes friend Kathy.
The mom's friend, otherwise her mother's same-sex partner.
Exactly. Exactly. So
that's the only explanation.
And I love that Ashia says, "What are you doing here?" And Kathy says, "I have no earthly ideal." When I love it when Southern people say
some
that.
Of the ideal, yeah.
When they know, earthly ideal, especially when they know exactly why they are there.
Oh yeah, they know why they're there. She proceeds to tell her why she's there.
Yeah.
And she
Kathy
says,
was very nice about it.
I have to say, the way she said this, your mom and sisters won't tell you this because they love you too much. Bullshit. It's not because they love you too much. It's because they won't speak truth.
Well, because you're an asshole and a monster and run all over them.
You run all over your fucking family.
Yeah.
Probably because you have more money than they do.
Yep. I was about to say that.
And no, you're the asshole in the family, honey.
Yeah,
that's why they won't actually tell you.
You're the problem. It's you.
And she says, "But don't you think you're moving too fast?" She's like, "No." And then Kathy's like, "But is it a question of whether you come so far, you don't want to turn around? And I'm not saying don't get married. I'm just saying get to know him some more. And I love you, baby. And I want you to take your time."
You're just moving too fast. Don't you think so? No.
"I got a singular impression things are moving too fast." I don't know
that song.
It's from Last 5 Years. If
Again,
you want to watch a crazy, weird, affected performance, Ben Platt's when you can find the thing of what he did at Hollywood Bowl. It's just like
a good
what
movie.
The fuck
though,
is he even doing?
With Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan.
It's not he's great. The movie has problems. I normally love her. She's not a great singer. Also, she kind of got the character and it falls apart near the end.
Okay.
Strangely near the beginning for him, but which is a movie that happens in one way in time and the other, backwards for her and forwards for him.
And that's been your deep homosexual minute.
Faggotry
here on Reality Theater.
He actually is pretty close to, I think, who Jamie is. I think it's a dumb idea to make that a movie. It's too conceptual of an idea.
Well, and she's still hurting.
It's a great score. Great score.
So Rod is still hurting because
talk about someone whose opinion matters most.
Well, they're really both the same person.
Totally. This guy's exhausting.
Oh, Miss Rod. I came all this away, and don't you value my opinion? So did
everyone.
Yeah, she said, I do value your opinion. And he said, but he's got all these life challenges in him. Like, he doesn't have anything on his resume. He's going to have to start over from scratch.
And then he says, it's like, he doesn't have, he's like, well, don't you also hire people because of recommendations? You have connects. He's like, you have connects. He's like, well, I'm looking at the person who has connects. So now she's like, so you want me? Huh? You want me? You know what this is? This family says that they're very close.
They're not.
They don't do shit for each other.
No, they don't.
They're all self-involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of your aunts. They would say that they're all very close.
Well, and Darla and Peggy were very close.
Right, but I'm saying
they also hated one another.
But it's that kind of that meanness that says, I've got mine and no one's going to get what's mine.
It didn't translate between brother and sister, but it did translate between the daughters. And then, but not as much in just my Uncle Andy. That was my Uncle Andy. He screwed over every one of his siblings for money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where do you think they got that?
I don't know.
Is it being petted?
Cashed out Aunt Darla's 401k out from under her.
Is it just being pitted against each other? Or is it all scarcity? Was it all just growing up with scarcity?
I think it's a potpourri of trauma. Like one of those bowls sitting out there with all these different little things.
A fruit bowl.
A fruit bowl.
The apple of envy.
I think there's,
the banana.
Scarcity.
Yes.
Poverty. Hunger. your mother being thrown by a tornado, and then
that's a good one. That's the Kiwi.
And then being probably borderline personality for the rest of her life.
That's the pomegranate.
That's a lot of it. A lot of it.
And a big old honeydew of the dad who left.
And don't forget the chili can in the middle.
No, that's an actual chili can. Not a piece of fruit.
Yeah, it's an actual chili can.
That's the Hormel chili can.
Yeah, right there. Yes.
Centerpiece. I could paint that
Oh,
right now.
I need to have Aunt Peggy tell that story again so I can record it.
You'll miss it when she's gone.
I will. I'll have her and Aunt Darla do it. Maybe I'll have Aunt Darla do it when I go to Chicago in a couple of weeks for my cousin's wedding. It's her son's wedding. I think I'm probably going to end up having to help my Aunt Darla get around that city.
Why? Because she doesn't move around as much as she was?
Well, she needs a new knee.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Get a wheelchair. Yeah, they'll go as well as my mother in one.
It's fine. My cousin Ryan has a lot of gay friends from Oklahoma, and they're all going to be there. So we'll all take care of her. I'm not commenting on that. It is weird though.
You don't want me to know any of your cousin's gay friends.
In like the last 3 years, or the kind of 96 through like 2000, there is just this plethora of men who are now homosexual from Lone Grove. Something was in the water.
96 through
99
2000.
Graduating classes. I was just talking to a friend about that. He's like, we should have a gay pride reunion.
Maybe they put estrogen in the water.
Possibly.
Yeah. They decided they weren't having enough kids.
I definitely think my dad got multiple myeloma from the water, something from Uniroll. There were so many men with multiple myeloma.
What could petroleum do?
Yeah, I need an
What's
Aaron
wrong with
Brockovich
petroleum after all?
Oh, I think there's a class action.
Yeah. I could go down there and I could be your Aaron Brockovich, like a really, really tight top.
You would wear the same exact outfits.
I would.
With the breastplate and
I'd
heels.
Aaron Brockovich the fuck out of Uniroyal. I'd be out there measuring the petroleum in the soil.
You would.
Mm-hmm. But instead of giving the money, I'd somehow give the money to me.
Yeah, you would. Mm-hmm.
I'd steal it from him.
Yeah, that's how you roll.
Yeah, I'd steal the money. So anyway, y'all, where were we? So he's like, he doesn't have the skills, and she finally says, "You're looking for something wrong." And then he goes, "Are you just desperate to have someone's last name?" He's been saving that one up.
Yeah.
And y'all, the other thing about these two, like, I think you're correct. I think they are two sides of the same coin. They hate each other. It feels like.
Yeah.
There's a resentfulness that they have.
How do you not resent someone who wants to change your eye color, change your face, who wants to change everything about you?
I wasn't talking about her and Maxwell. I was talking about
Ashia
her and Ron.
Oh, sorry. Yes, they do hate one another.
I feel like they just hate each other. And they were raised together, and they say, "Oh, he'd do everything," but they do it resentfully with one another. So if they do something for the other, so when the other has something, they can do the other a favor. It's all reciprocal.
I bet she makes more money than him too.
100%.
I wonder if she's helped him out on stuff, and he's worried that now she's not going to do that.
This family is rotten. It's that kind of like decadence. It's just
they are. I do love it when she says, because Aisha's like, "I'm so hurt. I'm hurt, but he is making me mad." And she's like, "You're either for me or against me,"
which is always what reasonable people say.
Always. That doesn't sound like a literally Disney villain at all.
I know.
And so
I may have screamed that several times.
She then said, "You're trying to purloin this."
She does say purloin.
And he said, "No, I'm not trying to postpone this."
He does say postpone.
Y'all, I went back and watched this 3 times. She goes, purloin, and he goes, postpone.
And then she says, "Every month I'm losing an egg." And so, so you're ready to get knocked up. So let's throw a misogynist throw at you. She's like, "No, ain't nobody getting." He puts his hands on the table, and y'all, there's no glass. shattered. But she uses this as an opportunity to walk away because she needs to run.
Oh no, this man doesn't.
I don't do violence
now. I don't do violence.
That was the wimpiest table shaking I've ever seen.
Yeah. It was nothing. Purn. Sorry,
you've never seen table shaking until you've seen a Thanksgiving dinner at Mother and Father Poodles.
It's not. Doesn't feel like the holidays if somebody doesn't slam their hand down and walk away once.
If someone and then throw their hands up and going, that's it.
Thanksgiving is ruined.
And I just pour myself another glass of wine.
Father Poodle's homemade wine.
Yeah, and it's too sweet, but I don't care. Does the job.
Does the job. That's the show, everybody. That is the show. Thank you for listening. Or if it's Tuesday for you, thank you for watching. Hello there on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up the butt.
Thumbs up the butt.
Follow us on social media, Reality Gays Podcast on Instagram and Reality Gays Pod on TikTok and on the Blue Sky. Hey, TikTokers, thank y'all so much. We are finally back up to the number we were when TikTok kicked us off for no reason.
Kicked us off for no reason at all.
Ironically enough, that's when they were owned by China. Surely it's better now. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for listening. We appreciate you. Follow us in the Sissy Squad if you want to talk about the show more or in the comments section. Until then, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if you've ever been Jesus, just walking around carrying that cross.
Oh, boy.
And someone comes up to you and being all Peter and saying, I wish we could do this, Lord. And you're like, get away from me, devil.
Get away, devil.
I'm going to go hang myself up there regardless.
Yes. Mary Magdalene did my makeup. I look great.
It's showtime.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Climbing up that hill.
No. This is it. Bye.